Right? It's totally a Brady Bunch thing.
Yep.
Hey, stream, welcome back. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. We're going to pull some cards from the deck and ruin the campaign. I've been holding that one for some time. It's not going to ruin the campaign. I'm totally prepared for that. I got nothing to talk about, really. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch stream. We'll chat with you every now and then. I probably won't because I got a lot going on. At some point, I'll buy like 2 more monitors and then I'll be able to actually chat. But yeah,
Amazon
I think
Prime Day got me on that.
yeah.
And Jay, I also think small announcements that we're not here next week.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
What?
next week no
What?
D&Ds. I know.
What?
Thanks for telling us.
I told everybody
just
in the call
He
earlier.
just did.
Yeah, he just did.
Yeah, weren't you paying attention? Literally just this second. Yeah, sorry. Next week, you must have not been in the call when I mentioned it. Sorry, you and Brian. Next week, I have to stay at my parents' place starting Tuesday. So Monday and Tuesday, no game next week. But the following week, we are back. So, you know, make it good. That's pretty much all I got. Let's play some D&D. Who's recapping? Not it.
Nope.
All right, Brian. What happened last week?
I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of immense disappointment. My day is ruined. I don't think I'll ever
Join the
recover.
club.
You had to have seen this coming.
Alrighty. Session 16. Alrighty.
And is labeled Strawberry Session 7.
Oh yeah. So what was the title for last session? I'll have to look.
Good question. You go on. I'll let you know when I find it.
It was called Snuggly Rock Golems.
That was
Well-
certainly not what it was called.
Should be something about turtles. I mean, there were several turtle references. So
Oh, I went with even more chaos because session 5 was chaos in such a tiny package.
okay, fair. All right.
had
Let's
the,
see.
okay.
It's a reference to the deck of many things.
So yeah, we left town. We started traveling along a not very well maintained road and ran across a couple of boulders that sprung up to attack us. They were ogres. It was a very, very scary fight. It lasted maybe 2 rounds.
My comment on that was the ogres die.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that it did last the 2 rounds was because of the turtle that Strawberry created with polymorph.
Magic.
Turtle reference number 1. Oh, then we started pulling more cards. Tried stripping down to see if that would work.
Can I interject? Because something did happen before the pulling of the cards.
Well, I wasn't around for that, so I was kind of off of my own little mind. But apparently there was some kind of a turtle thing. Another turtle reference.
Yeah, it was just some turtle thing.
It was a really touching moment, but no need to linger on
It's
it.
a
Let's just
turtle
move
thing.
on. Yeah.
I mean, we talked a little bit about Valeria's village getting destroyed, and she was sad, and somebody went to go cheer her up with a turtle or something. But
Yeah,
I was
typical.
off.
And some
You know.
moss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were doing
I was,
other things. It's okay.
I was trying to talk to Strawberry about his bad dreams, and he was like, "Go away, don't talk to me." So I mean, I was off in the corner just pouting. So, anywho, stripped down, pulled some cards, got some gems, got a jester. Lost the gems? Question mark. We're still waiting on a final
yeah,
ruling on
yeah.
that.
You lost the gems.
Okay, lost the gems. Got a bag of some magic beans, maybe. Leveled, got attacked by death again. You know, normal day. Strawberry got a glowing sword that he walks around and talks to. That was his big thing. Oh, and a necklace. Valeria got another turtle tattoo this time. Turtle reference number 3.
You have to
And a
hammer
belt.
Jay on the head with these things. He just doesn't get it.
Well, I figured the rule of 3 would kind of get the point across.
If you guys don't put an episode title suggestion at the end of the session, then when fucking Friday rolls around and I scroll up in the chat to find anything and it's not there, I make something up.
Okay. Turtles all the way down. Her leg.
Okay. Yep. Okay. That's awkward.
Oh, and she got a belt, which I'm still waiting to see the results of that. Maybe tomorrow morning.
Maybe.
And Zanuck got another sword. He's like hoarding them or something. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe he's gonna start juggling them. That'd be exciting. Looking forward to that. So I decided to just kind of lie in my tent, staring up at the ceiling, not sleeping ever again. Just kind of envision me as, the animation when the enchanters are doing their thing in World of Warcraft. They're just kind of like rubbing their hands together and little sparks coming off. That's basically what I do every night now.
Mm-hmm.
Just converting spells into sorcery points and back and forth. And
Right, so I'm uncomfortable with how accurate that motion was.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm crafting something really high level. I'll be here for a minute.
Two boulders slowly made their way into the camp. We tried to move the camp out of the way, failed miserably. But luckily they just wanted the heat from the fire, and they were chilling there in the morning when everybody woke up. Danik has apparently got stuff in his eyes. He's just been rubbing them all night. It's weird. And then I went back in time to do a sending spell to Sister Alice to talk to her about leaving us a good word with the Norma folks. Then we leveled, and then Astra decided to strip down and promptly disappeared when she drew a card.
Yep. Any additions to that, anybody? All right. Well, then we'll pick up
I'm
from
thinking
there.
about a turtle, but yeah, I think that's about it.
All right. So we pick up literally seconds after. One of your party members has stripped down, pulled a card, and completely disappeared. What do you guys want to do?
That's a neat trick.
Where'd she go now?
I didn't think she could do
I'm
that.
gonna take the deck.
Okay.
I just
If
stand
everyone a
there
wink.
holding all her stuff.
And draw 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's get this
Here
party
we go
started.
again.
Okay.
She got a death. His next character is gonna be named Death Wish.
I think 20's bad. I'm pretty sure I'm going.
You know, 20 for you is hilarious because it does absolutely nothing.
Someone tell us.
2 of spades. Yeah, absolutely nothing happens. So the card is a balanced scale. And you feel no different. Absolutely no different. For everybody else, that card switches your alignment to the exact opposite of what you are. So if you're lawful good, you become chaotic evil immediately. But he was neutral, so he's still neutral. So, because there's no opposite of that. An 8, though.
You get another freaking key.
Yeah, I did. So you pulled the key card. You get another rare or rarer magical item, weapon.
Fuck's sake, dude.
I will look that up in a minute. Remind me.
Ruin incoming.
This one's the throne. You pull the throne card, which you recognized before. You gain proficiency in persuasion and double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. Also, you have a keep somewhere.
Yes,
a
I got
9.
the one.
You wanted gems? Oh, wait, no,
That's
wait.
knight.
You got knight.
So you
Awesome.
pull the Jack of Hearts, and it is a picture of a knight in full plate, kneeling with his sword in front of him, in front of what appears to be some benevolent benefactor. And as you look at it, you're like, huh, that's a kind of cool card. You hear the shifting of metal plates behind you as standing behind you is a... It's going to be the same race as you. So a full-on bunny in fucking plate armor, and he just goes, "Hello, sir. Pleasure to serve you. Where are we going?"
All right, now let's watch me lose it all.
19 is...
No, but it's interesting to see what he does with this.
So
No
you
kidding.
pull a card, and all it says is rogue, and the picture is of a person stabbing somebody else in the back.
That's ominous.
I stabbed Strawberry. My time has come.
I'll have to get you an item for your key,
And a
but you
keep.
also got to keep. I know where that one is. That one is on the other side of the frost wall, up by Eldrith. It's like right in the mountains, right there.
All right. I get to pick the name.
Yeah, you can name it. The name has been lost to time, so feel free to name it.
Okay.
Are we talking about the knight or the keep?
Yes.
Oh, the knight. Just he doesn't have a name. He just shows up and he's like, "Hello, sir."
Oh, I control this character, so I gotta roll a fighter.
Yeah. A 4th level, I think it is, fighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was 1, 2, 3. Did we lose somebody just then?
Bye, Rise.
Yeah, we lost Rise.
Oh, hey, he's back.
Welcome back, son.
Well, the cameras are all going to be messed up for a little bit.
Yep.
We just moved positions. It's fine. Currently, Valeria is the dungeon master.
Wait.
Wait,
Oh, now I
That
am.
fix it?
Okay.
We're all
Yeah.
done.
We're good.
that could be entertaining. Go back.
So, Valeria, what are we doing?
The knight casts enlarge. He's suddenly magical. He starts tearing the trees out of the ground. A dragon flies up. It's rather sudden, but
And then rocks fall. Everybody dies.
Whoa, Jay. Whoa, you're not the DM anymore. You're gonna have to back.
I
it
am
up.
now. Rise is back in. We're good. I moved over.
Oh, he's small size, by the way. Harrigan can be medium or small. He's small.
Okay.
Awesome.
so he's a little tiny fighter.
He's a
See,
tiny
that's what
bunny.
I had originally pictured.
And he's white.
So you
Yeah.
have a small white Haringen knight wearing plate mail. I love it. You could say he's a white knight.
Uh-huh. I was thinking it.
He's proficient in intimidation. He's got a main streak a mile wide.
Oh my.
Sure.
Really? You had to go there?
Okay.
Does he have a jump attack? Jump and bite?
Fighting style is there an acrobatic fighting style?
Probably. While you're making that, I have to find you a magic item real quick. So
Wait, doesn't he have one more card to draw?
No, that was
Nope,
5.
that was 5.
Oh, okay. Apparently I can't count to 5. It's very sad. Let's
But
get that
it has to
thing
be a
going.
weapon, hey? Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I have to be proficient
Oh,
with
for
it.
key, yeah.
And it has to be rare or rarer.
Rarer.
Rarer. Rarer.
I'm proficient with hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords, and simple weapons.
Okay.
He's a hoplite soldier.
Oh, God. Did Brian laugh at that? I expected Brian to laugh at that.
I laughed.
Okay, good.
No, I'm kidding. He's an Echo Knight, because that sounds awesome.
You get
I
a
actually wanna play
dragon
an Echo
tooth
Knight.
dagger.
Alright.
I'll see if I can get you a picture. Hey, yeah, that's the picture. Copy image and Tuesday. There you go. That's what it looks like.
Good, I don't have to attune to it.
Wait, there's a dagger called the Dagger of Endless Stabbing.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh, it's a homebrew item. Okay, still that's cool. Wow, somebody actually made the Dragon Tooth dagger. Check this out.
That's not bad.
That's pretty fucking cool. Thank you, Reddit, for that. Anyway, yeah, so surprisingly, nothing bad happened from your deck of cards that you know of.
That I'm aware of.
For the players that don't know and or any viewers, the rogue card means somebody in his life instantly became hostile with him.
Other than Rise, apparently.
Uh-oh. Hey, bro, how's it going?
I was so tempted when he pulled that to just be like, it's going to be interesting when you meet your brother again. Stab in the face!
That's exactly where I thought you'd go with it.
Oh, I had a totally different thought.
I might not. You don't know.
Yes, Jay, I messaged you.
I saw that. Nailed it. Flawlessly. I want to pull 11 cards. Wow, Brian, seriously? That's insane.
I was actually going to
yes.
do about half of that, but okay, I'll go for it.
Jesus Christ. Will they never learn?
He's a chef.
Marsden's just sitting here, just face palming, just like, dear God, why are you all doing this? You're all addicts. Why did I
Pretty
agree
much,
to do this?
yeah.
Well, I
hey,
guess this is better than Lytton.
Hey, Marsden.
What?
I got this bag of beans. Do you know anything about it?
Let me roll for Arcana, I assume?
Yep, you can have advantage because you're very studied in this sort of thing.
Sure. Well, not that one. Let's try a different one.
Go with that one? Okay. Given that it came from the deck of many things, after he drew the same card that somebody else had drawn when they got, like, a sentient sword, it kind of leads you to believe that it's definitely magical. And a magical bag of beans, you've definitely heard of.
Well, I have heard of a magic bag of beans before, and it's probably a pretty strong magic item since someone got that, look at Strawberry, sentient sword. Now you don't need my services. Anywho, it's probably a pretty good thing. Would I know the specifics after hearing about a bag of magic beans, or no?
Just that the results are wildly unpredictable.
I will say, though, just like those cards that you have, if you plant one in the ground, lots of different things would happen. Please don't let me be around when you do that.
So you plant it.
You plant it and things happen, but you can't control what things happen. It's completely random. Some are good, some are bad. I'm pretty sure.
Huh. Do you have to water it or anything, or just like stick it in the ground and...
Stick it around, put some dirt over it, wait a minute, maybe?
You do have to water it.
You do have to water it.
There you go.
Okay. It's always fun asking the questions when I know the answer, but...
Right?
Huh. I think we're going to try it.
All right. How many
I
beans would
want
you like to
a little
plant?
bit out of camp.
I'll just try one for now.
1 bean. Okay. So you pull a bean from the bag, you plant it in some dirt, pour a little bit of water on it, and you wait a minute. Roll a D100. Let's see what happens.
Jesus Christ. Why are we gambling?
It's funny
I
because
don't
I was.
understand.
It's funny because I was literally just looking at this as you made the roll. I was like scanning through the list, and that's what popped up. Hey, don't push that off there. Hey.
Push it hard.
No.
I think Jay's about to lose another plate.
No, we're good. It was a box.
Push it. Push it real good.
Salt and pepper is here. Okay, so I have to make a battle
It's
map.
just right there with me today.
Would you like me to roll the D100, or are you rolling the D100?
Oh, no, you already did that. Oh,
No, the other
yes,
one.
roll that one, yes.
All right,
I don't
Sir
know which
Hopkins is ready.
side is which, but
Okay. Astra's not there, so I'll delete her from the map. Sorry.
oh, would you like some salt to rub in that wound?
I'm just saying she's not there.
I mean, I'm already crying on the inside. Thanks for bringing that up, Jay.
I'm sorry for throwing shade. Get it? Because there's a treant.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I got it.
I'm laughing so hard.
Jay,
After-
I think you should leave it alone.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll just let it fall where it may. So,
Okay.
there is a gigantic tree that sprouts out of the ground magically and grows. And then, after a couple of seconds, it uproots itself and steps forward. And kind of looks down at the party and kind of like looks over each one of you. And then just says, "You're all very small."
You're pretty tall.
Thank you.
How did you come to be here?
I grew.
Saw that.
What do you do?
It points over nearby at it points over at like a small little thatch of trees nearby. Oh, god damn it, that's hilarious. And two of the trees immediately uproot and like step forward. Like shake a little bit. Some leaves fall down.
Sir Hoppington, be ready.
Yes, sir. He draws a sword.
I'm gonna give him
what?
replier.
Okay. You give a magical sword to a 4th level fighter. I like it.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm down. I'll have to make you a character sheet in Foundry form, by the way.
Well, at least he didn't pull an axe, because I hear treants aren't too fond of axes.
True.
I totally said that in character, by the way.
I couldn't tell the difference.
Oh well. I'm sorry.
There's Strawberry. Owner. There you go. You have another character sheet to micromanage. So the big treant just kind of looks at you and goes, "Well, if that's all, I've got things to be about."
Like what?
Well, I figure I'll start by swaying.
And then?
Do you need any help with the swaying? Maybe I could crawl up there amongst your branches and assist you with that. I just die to get up there.
You may climb, but
Oh yes.
I'm just going to sway in the breeze.
I climb up the tree.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Today I learned that Valeria likes to climb things like a tree.
Right? Yeah, okay. As you go to climb, you get about 10 feet up, and then your foot slips, and you find yourself falling. And then suddenly, you're not falling, as one of the branches has caught you and lifts you up about 25 feet up the tree, and kind of sets you down and goes, "Be careful now."
Aw, you're the best tree ever. Do you have a name?
No.
Okay, I'll call you Tree.
Okay.
I was about to say, do you want one? But then I was like, nope, she's going to give him one anyway.
It kind of settles in like you know how like people do when they go to the beach, not me because I don't go outside, but where you like stick your feet in the sand and like, you know, move your toes and stuff and get all the sand all over you. The tree does that with its roots and stuff, and then it just gently starts swaying. The other two trees that have been reanimated also do the same thing and all start swaying in the same direction with the wind, just ever so gently.
Got a song for this. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
I'm just gonna sit happily in the tree.
Ashley's commitment to the bit is fantastic. Still,
I don't have much else to do, so. I'm playing the tree.
All right, you're the tree. So, yeah, the trees are just gently swaying. That's one magical bean used out of your bag, by the way. Make sure you're keeping track how many you got left.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
great and all. I'm gonna kind of walk back to the camp. Jay,
You were worried for nothing.
assuming that we're not leaving while all this is going on, I have something that I would like to do this morning.
Sure. What do you want to do?
I want to cast this.
Oh, that's
Does this pop up for you?
yeah, that's big. Hold on. Find familiar. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which animal form would you like to choose?
Will you give me an owl or a hawk?
Okay. So as you cast Find
think I'll-
Familiar.
I think I'll take the hawk if you're
Okay.
letting me choose.
Yeah. Yeah. As well, it says you choose.
You pick.
So as you cast Find Familiar and you're sitting there, you're waiting for a second, you just hear, ah! Well, that's a terrible bird. I'm sorry. The hawk just like swoops in and like lands right on your shoulder and starts looking around at the trees that are gently swaying and looking at your party.
Oh, hello there. I'm gonna kind of pet it behind the eye and kind of scratch the back of its neck a little bit.
It likes that, and then it starts like pecking at like whatever just happens to be on your shirt.
Oh, I need to, I shall call you Draco. Good Draco. I'm gonna pet him again.
Okay, he seems pleased with that. So that takes an hour to do the cast. So in that hour, is anybody else doing anything?
I'm chilling in my tree.
All right.
Well, if we're just going to sit here.
Got an hour to kill. You reached for something, and I thought it was going to be the deck, but it was just water. I'm so disappointed.
Oh, the deck's right here.
Oh, okay.
We've got time to kill.
You got an hour.
Please no.
Okay.
Nothing but good things has happened, mostly.
It's fine.
I mean, today nothing but good things have happened.
Well, no, because technically Astra disappeared today.
Ah, right.
Yeah. But, like
Like
everything
an hour
else
ago.
was fantastic. It's just losing a party member was kind of sucky.
Yeah, a little.
I tell the tree my entire life story.
It listens patiently and oohs and ahs in the appropriate spot and tells you condolences in the appropriate spots as well. It's a very patient listener.
How fast do these trees move, out of curiosity?
120 miles per second.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just thinking
You heard
of
him?
those things that flap around in the wind.
Wacky waving arm flailing inflatable tube man?
Yes.
That would be funny.
That's the treant hauling ass.
They can move up to 30 feet in a turn, but you wouldn't know that. So far, they've just shown themselves to be very slow.
Very sweet.
Can it travel around with me? Can it be like my new friend?
Sir Hoppington takes his time to attune to replier.
Okay. Takes 30 minutes.
Say he has plate mail.
Yeah. I think it's in plate. Hold on. Let me double check.
I'm just gonna practice with my new swords.
Oh, no, it's just a fighter. I'm gonna say he's just wearing, like, splint mail or whatever the one right below that is. Like half plate, I guess?
Flint mail is the one below on the heavy scale.
It's
Half plate is medium.
Oh, okay. It's whatever is right below plate mail on the heavy scale.
And splint.
Yeah, okay. And no, you
Alright.
can't have its armor if it disappears or dies. That goes with it.
Well, luckily it's a small creature, so you'd have a lot of modifications to do.
True. Get the breastplate stretcher.
Figure it's paper thin by the time it's done stretching.
It was a Game of Thrones joke that you totally didn't get.
I got it. I chose to ignore it.
All right. Proud
Alright,
of you.
I'm pulling 5.
Pulling 5 cards from the deck. All right, let's fucking
Yeah.
do this.
Good luck.
Let the chaos reign. So, from the deck of nothing but good things, what did you pull first?
Well, apparently I forgot to pull the Joker out.
Oh, yeah, okay, you gotta
So-
draw another then.
Throw that away.
That's so anticlimactic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Dud.
2 of diamonds.
Got a red. That's a good start.
Oh, the comet card. You guys haven't drawn that yet. Okay. You see on the comet card, the tarot card itself says comet, and you see a battlefield, a massive army stretched out before one lone figure. Having drawn that card, nothing happens, but you gain the understanding that if you defeat the next combat single-handedly, you'll level up.
So
Okay.
you're saying if he pulls the skull again,
It's possible, yes. That is
Don't-
the next
don't-
combat.
You know it's gonna happen.
Unless
though.
it's a random encounter.
mix me with Ruin, alright?
Oh, I want you guys to roll something like an ancient red dragon as your next combat. Please don't draw the fucking.
Yeah, that would be like-
Yes.
No.
Gotta risk it for the level up. He runs in with his sword.
What's the I have to beat it or I have to kill it?
Defeat.
Defeat.
Defeat. Does talking it out of a fight count as defeating?
If it leaves feeling defeated, probably.
It would if I start telling dad
Challenge it
jokes.
to a rap battle.
Open to interpretation. Yeah, there you go. Rap battle. That could work.
Okay. Yeah.
Jack of Diamonds is the star card. Wow. One of your ability scores increases by 2. This score cannot exceed 20, or cannot exceed 24, but it can exceed 20.
Wow.
Damn.
So any stat
Think on
plus
that.
to it. Yep.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
Black.
Jack of Clubs is it's the skull card. All
Oh,
right.
for love
Oh
of
my
Pete.
god, dude.
So we got
Holy
some
shit.
trees over here. Actually, I'll just leave them where they were because they're just chilling. Although I wanted to make it more in the center, it's fine. Avatar of Death. Okay, so you pull the card and a spectral Avatar of Death stands before you and warns the party to not interfere upon penalty of death. What is your maximum hit points, please?
Don't suppose anybody's given a thrilling speech this morning.
Negative.
It has 44.
44. Okay. Well, with that being said, we got to go to combat. Excuse me. We got to go to combat, so go ahead and roll initiative.
Is combat started?
As soon as you roll initiative.
Well, have you started it?
It has now.
Well, it gets to go first.
Yeah. So, on its turn, it's just going to attack you. Reaping Scythe automatically hits, rolls damage for 15. Do you need it broken down at all or no?
I do not.
Okay. That's it for its turn. Your turn. Will this be the combat that Brian finally loses to the Avatar of Death?
Will he gain another level?
He's
Well, those are the two choices.
He's definitely going to win, and he's definitely getting another. The words are hard. Fuck.
I mean, it's possible. I could totally screw this up and just get really, really low rolls.
You could. Show me what you got.
I don't suppose he's got any metal on him.
No. He does not.
That's unfortunate. Oh, well.
He's in a tattered black robe carrying a spectral scythe. That's gonna hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna step away from him.
Okay. One sec. Checking conditions and stuff for him. Okay, that's fine. And Shocking Grasp. That's the one that doesn't give him reactions, right?
Correct.
Alright. Cool.
And then once I get 10 feet away from him, I'm going to turn around and Eldritch Blast him to the face. With my bonus action. By using a sorcery point.
Alright. I was waiting for that. So a crit. Yeah, that's
And a miss.
definitely going to hit. And a miss, yeah. Cool. So, minus 15. Cool. Is that up your turn?
That's it.
Okay, it will walk up to you,
As it does.
as it does. And it will attack you,
As it does.
dealing 7 points of damage. That's its turn. You're up.
I didn't think it could even do that little damage.
That's literally its bottom roll.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to do the same thing.
It rolled a 1 on both of its damage. Nope, 2 on both its damage dice.
Okay, so I'm going to
That's
miss the
rough.
Shocking Grasp.
Yep.
So I won't step away, but I will still try to do Eldritch Blast to its face.
Alright.
And miss on both.
Correct. Okay, on its turn, it'll make an attack against you as it does, dealing damage as it does for 10. Your turn.
Okay. Same thing.
Okay,
Miss.
that's a miss.
Last, twice. Both misses.
Okay. On its turn, Reaping Scythe. Dealing 12. Your turn.
Shocking Grasp.
That'll crit.
Step away.
And
Just the leg?
that kills it.
Okay.
Alright. Congratulations, you vanquished my Avatar of Death trap.
So I didn't use my sorcery points on that.
Okay.
So
After vanquishing the Avatar of Death, you feel significantly stronger. You leveled up. Fuck. This party's getting out of
Yay.
control.
It's fine.
Okay, so that was. Forgot to write down what I pulled. So I pulled Star, Comet,
Comet.
and Skull. Not that order. That order. Okay, so 2 more. And the Joker, which didn't count.
Yeah.
It's like I pulled 4 cards. All right.
It's blurry. Okay, Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds is the Moon card. Firstly, I just want to say fuck you.
Okay.
Can you roll a d3?
Oh, it's that one.
So the card that you pull has a moon on it. And you feel like... you have the understanding that you have the ability to wish for anything that you want. Twice. Now,
Damn.
keep in mind the conditions of the wish spell, because that's what it actually gives you. It's 2 charges of the wish spell.
So all those conditions still apply,
Yes,
including potentially losing it.
correct.
Okay.
So it's not like, I wish this person would just die like that. That's a stretch,
Okay.
Yeah. Be right back.
Goodbye.
Okay. I guess I'll shuffle and think while he's leaving.
So you could do a safe wish, which would be like give up to 10 characters a resistance of your choice, and then do a not safe wish.
Well, I'm reading the wording on that. It looks like it says that only the spell is a safe wish? Or are those other examples also safe wishes?
Sounds like a question for the DM.
Okay,
Well,
so
luckily he's back.
basically, the easiest thing is you can use Wish basically to cast any other spell in the game. That is just, you can duplicate the spell, any 8th level or lower. Alternatively, you can also create one of the following effects. 1 object up to 25,000 gold pieces, a value that isn't a magic item. Allow up to 20 creatures that you can see regain all hit points, and effects that you render, and all effects on them described in the Greater Restoration spell. Okay. Grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type you choose. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Grant 10 creatures immunity to a single spell for 8 hours. Okay. Undo a single recent event by forcing a reroll of any roll made within the last round, including your last turn. And then obviously, I think that is all safe. And okay, no. The stress of casting a spell to produce any other effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish long rest, you take necrotic, blah, 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 for each of those days, blah, blah, blah. And just by nature of casting Wish, there's a 33% chance that you're unable to cast Wish ever again, if you suffer this stress.
Okay. So spells are completely safe.
Yes.
Everything else is risky.
Correct. Yeah.
but once has no risk.
Well, yeah, because if
Why?
you lose the ability to cast it again, it's fine because you only have one spell, right? Your first one
No.
is basically free.
Right. Your second intense spell is whenever you have a chance to lose it. The way that reads.
Run that by me again?
Like, the way that reads is you can get away with one, but it'll exhaust you, and then any more will be risking.
Is that an American Esky?
Pomeranian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I don't think that's the way it reads, because it just says, finally, there's a 33% chance that you're unable to cast Wish ever again if you suffer this stress, not if you cast while under this stress. So, yeah, so you can cast the spell, and basically the first one will happen, whatever it is, but there's a 33% chance that firstly, casting a spell will stress you, so you'll get all the effects of that, and there's a 33% chance that you lose your other wish. And you won't be able to... Well, not that you'd lose it, but you'd be unable to cast the spell. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, doggy. That's a weird-looking cat.
So, do you wish or do you draw your last card?
And we don't specifically know the rules of Donjon, for instance.
You know that 2 people have drawn it, and 1 was undone by your own actions, and the other one
Your own
just
twist of
disappeared.
fate.
Twisted Fate.
Yeah. She might have run off. You don't know. No, she definitely just disappeared. She drew the card, looked at it, went, huh. Gone.
Oof.
Yeah.
I want to do some research before I start making wishes.
Okay. You've got time before you have to draw the next card. Well, I mean, you don't even have to draw the next card if you don't want to.
Yeah, I've got an hour.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. Theoretically, you could just not, though.
I've got an hour.
Or forever, if you want to look at it that way.
Got all the time in the world.
Go ahead and pull it now.
McDonald's doesn't sponsor me. You get out of the frame.
Oh.
There we go.
You just got a
King
keep
of
for yourself.
Diamonds. No, King of Diamonds is different. That's Sun. Holy fuck,
Just
Brian.
got another level.
Brian got another level up and a wondrous item.
Fun. I really should stop pulling this before
This
I...
wedding is horse shit.
What are you, 11 now?
On the plane of this sucks camel dick.
Yes.
Aw, he has one more level than I do.
Oh.
Sounds like you should pull some cards.
Oh god, no. It's only downhill from here. I'm just gonna get my beard and be happy.
Yeah, it's gonna bite me sooner or later. I know that. I'm gonna cast a couple of heals on myself though.
Let me find you an item. Fucking Brian.
So, can Sir Hoppington level up? Oh, he's a chef, by the way.
Okay. can't remember how I ruled it last campaign. I'm pretty sure he's just level 4 forever.
Well, then he will become a steward eventually.
He's
It's
going
my-
to be very dead sooner or later.
Yeah. He's going to be hanging out in my keep. I'm gonna tell Sir Hoppington you should draw one of them cards.
Okay. He just goes, "Yes, sir!" and immediately walks over and draws the top card. Brian, don't shuffle. Pull the top card right now. Okay. Jack of clubs. Skull.
I was gonna say, I don't know why you're looking it up. I recognized it as soon as I drew it.
He's got to fight the Avatar of Death.
Bye, Sir Hoppington.
Well, he does have the magic sword, so that might come in handy.
Yeah.
All right. How does an Echo Knight work?
Yeah, you better learn the rules real fast.
What's the maximum hit points of Sir Hoppington?
44.
So he has 22
Wait, maximum or is current?
hit point maximum.
Okay,
Yeah, because the Avatar of Death has half.
gotcha.
So whenever you're finished the character sheet or whatever, let me know and I can drag it onto the thingy.
It's done.
Okay. Did you... Oh, you didn't import. Fuck, there's no way to do that. Whatever, fuck it.
You want me to import it really fast?
Nah, that's fine. I'll move on. Okay, I'll find your item here in a minute. Okay, so unfortunately, that means a combat has begun. Go ahead and roll initiative for the Haringen. Sir Hoppington goes first.
Alright, he's gonna use bonus action to manifest an echo right behind. Right there.
All right. I don't know what that means. You're playing something I've never DM'd. Let me look it up.
Use-
Hold on.
Echo lasts until it's destroyed. You dismiss as a bonus action. You manifest another echo or until you're incapacitated. Your echo
What
has
is the
AC
echo, though?
16 It has AC 16, 1 hit point, immunity to all conditions. If it has to make a saving throw, it uses your bonus for the roll. It is your size and occupies its space. If your echo is ever more than 30 feet from you, it's destroyed. You can use the echo in the following ways. You can mentally command the echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction. No action required.
There's the
Bonus
echo.
action. When you take the attack action, any attack you make can originate from you or the echo space. You make this choice with each attack.
Okay.
When a creature you can see within 5 feet of your echo moves at least 5 feet away from you, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack as if you were in the echo space.
Okay.
And then you can heighten your echo's fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make 1 additional melee attack from the echo's position. You can use this
Okay.
feature 4 times. You regain all expended. And I have 1 action surge. So essentially, with my action surge, I can take like 4 swings.
Yep.
I think Sir Hoppington is. I think he's fine.
It might be.
All right. He's going to attack.
Okay. You're flanking him, so he gets advantage. So that hits.
And since I took the attack action, make 1 additional melee attack from the echo's position.
Okay. So the 13 damage, and that also hits. Dealing 9. That kills it. Alright. That was amusing.
Quite a thrilling battle, sir.
Yeah, that's basically what he says. Sir, we have vanquished the foes.
Well done.
Thank you, sir. I can't believe that fucking happened.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Okay, now back to finding a magic item for fucking Brian.
Am I keeping these out, or does somebody else want me to?
So many fucking items. Okay, can you roll a D100 for me? Okay, 30. That means that limits it quite a bit. All right.
Did we have some goal we were working toward?
You did.
So everything went sideways with the deck of many things.
As it
We're
does.
going to the Norma company someday.
Brian,
Yo.
the item that you got from your card is a small pouch filled with dust.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I have to tell you what it does? Let me check.
I don't think you do.
Nope, I don't. So yeah,
do
you
I-
get a small packet holding dust.
Do I recognize this thing?
Make an Arcana check.
In the middle of the left lane. Hold on.
Please tell me we're doing more cards.
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
I rolled a 20
Yeah,
plus something.
you recognize it as pixie dust. You know that if you were to take an action to pull the dust out of the pouch and sprinkle it on
Hoard it?
yourself or another creature, the recipient gains flying speed of 30 and the ability to hover for the next minute.
That's pretty good.
Flying
Hey,
speed of
that's pretty-
30.
Yep. Flying speed of 30 and the ability to hover for the next minute.
And this is like a one-use thing, or
Yep.
how many pinches does it have?
It's got enough use for one.
Okay. One use. Let's go.
All right. So the deck of absolutely nothing but good things has once again delivered more good things to your party.
Our friend Sir Hoppington here is quite the chef, if anyone would like to take a while, since we are waiting on Mr. Marzen.
I could eat.
You'll thank me when I'm done.
Do you think we should look for Astra?
Sir Hoppington just goes, sir, who is Astra?
The one who disappeared.
Nobody has disappeared, sir.
It was just a little bit ago.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, Sir Hoppington.
You
Yes,
weren't
sir.
here yet. In fact, Did you even exist before that?
I don't know, sir.
Interesting.
Anyway, I'm going to make some stew. He, like, pulls out a cauldron, sets it on top of the fire, and starts making some stew. Which, you notice is mostly, like, lettuce, water, and carrots.
Of course.
He's a Harrigan.
Delicious.
So, while Brian's leveling up, what do the rest of you guys want to do? Still got a little bit of time before Marzin's bird shows up.
Sounds like we're just waiting.
Okay. We will
think so,
fast
yeah.
forward a time a little bit. The bird shows up. All that. Congratulations, you have a bird. Also, roughly around this time, conveniently, the timeline matches, and the stew is ready.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I try some of the stew.
Okay. Depending on your tastes, you might not like it. You might like it. It's up to you. Do you like carrot, lettuce, and water?
Nothing finer.
It's not my preferred, but I don't hate those ingredients.
Oh, there you go. It's more like a watered-down vegetable soup than a stew. But, you know.
I'll try some.
The Harrigan starts, Sir Hoppington starts dishing out, bowls of it and says, there you go. Vegetables, it'll keep you strong.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat some stew or vegetable broth.
Vegetable water.
Right. Here you go, ma'am. And, hands you a bowl.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. So, sir, where are we going now? What's the plan? And he leans over to you, Strawberry, and is nudges you a little bit.
All in due time.
Right. Right you are, sir. He just stands back, puts his hand on his sword, and stands at attention next to you. But a little bit back from you, to give you space.
I like this guy.
Me too. You just hear in your head.
Right.
Your clingy, yeah.
And did you see the way that he killed that thing of evil? Magnificent. Why don't you do anything like that? We'll find something for you.
Is there an off button to this?
The other group got Hazaron. That sword speaks out loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
If
Oh,
only
it's so funny.
Dongbringer spoke out loud.
Right? But Hazaron's also evil, so it's an evil sword that speaks out loud. Oh, it's gonna be so good to RP that. Anyway.
No,
So-
I think we should retcon it so that Dawnbringer has to talk out loud as well,
No.
and then the two swords can talk to each other when they meet.
if they meet.
If
and then we
they
see
meet.
just how schizophrenic Jay can be.
Yeah, right? You don't want an hour of me talking to myself through third characters and all that stuff, because by then, they'll have an army of undead following them, and then you guys are going to have an army of Harringans and pets and stuff that you pick up along the way. And then it'll
I
just
did
be
take Awaken.
Of course you did.
That's awesome.
And then your knight, and then sentient weapons flying around. It'll be fucking wild. We'll see what happens. So, eventually mealtime, comes to a finish. Once again, Sir Hoppington prompts, so, sirs, madam, what are we doing? I do like camping.
Let me just head this off before it starts. Don't speak unless spoken to.
Right.
It'll save everyone some grief.
My apologies, sir. He, steps back, hand on his sword.
Appreciate it. He does raise a pretty good point, though.
Well, are we gonna wait around for Astra to show back up, or should we keep going to Norma, or...
Did she leave a note?
I don't know.
The deck is very dangerous. We'll probably never see her again.
Yeah, she gave me all her stuff, and I think she meant to come back. But clearly that didn't seem to happen. I wonder if we should go. I wonder if these trees will follow us. Like, maybe they could be our new friends.
She says from shouting up in the tree.
Oh, that's right. I'm still up in the tree. I
no,
knew that. I knew
You came
that.
down for stew. Did you go back up?
Oh,
the
that's
tree?
right. You did come down for Sting. Yeah, you're right. So you are down. Yeah.
Oh, good, good.
It was so much funnier when you were up in the tree, though.
Now I'm going to attempt to
Hang out with us.
lure the trees. I'm not sure what trees are into, but
Make a animal handling check. Persuasion. Make a persuasion check.
Tree handling check.
Yeah, right. Can I get a horticultural check, please?
I feel like that would be nature.
Tell you what, either persuasion or nature, your choice.
I have advantage on persuasion.
For what?
Only to dwarves.
Yeah. It is not a dwarf.
Is it
tree.
only to dwarves?
Yes.
Are you sure?
That's the belt of dwarven kind. Gives you advantage on all charisma checks when dealing with dwarves. The tree just kind of sways and says, have a good journey. I think I'll stay here and rest for a while.
I'll saunter
Okay.
up beside Valeria and be like, this is how it's supposed to go down. And I'll be like, Tree, why don't you sway this way?
Make a persuasion check. Of course. It just kind of sways the way that you were talking about, but doesn't move. It just sways.
No.
I look
Good job.
at Straw Bunny and I start swaying too.
My work here is complete.
While standing at attention and holding his sword, Sir Hoppington starts swaying slightly as well.
I high five Sir Hoppington.
Gives you a small high five and try not to be noticed.
Sir Hoppington,
Yes, ma'am.
you're some type of fighter? Are you like a paladin, or are you just a fighter? What's
I
where
am a
did you
knight,
come
ma'am.
from? You're a knight.
I am a knight.
Oh, where did you come from?
Ma'am?
Hi, Joe.
I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say
I
it.
was too.
He seems confused by the question.
Oh, that's right. He has like 1 billion persuasion, doesn't he?
Who?
No, Strawberry. I was gonna try to
Oh.
hang out with his new friend, but I don't think it's gonna work for me. All right, maybe we should journey forth to greatness in the whatever direction we were previously going, which is probably east or west or probably east. I start walking.
To which direction?
East.
Does anybody correct her?
I'll go
I will.
northwest.
Okay.
I go back because I forgot my horse and I begin walking west.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a encounter check, whoever wants to. It'll be a d20.
I make a inspiring speech.
Okay.
Go on.
As
Go
we're
on.
I'd
traveling.
like to hear this inspiring.
Yes, also
speech.
that.
There are things in this world that strike fear in the hearts of men. And we are those things. And I point to the new little tiny bunny. And I hold him up in my hands like the Lion King.
Well,
You know?
he's a small creature, it's not tiny. So you're like basically
bad.
picking up like a child, basically. Think of it that
That's
sense.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's more
Like Lion
than
King.
adequate. Yeah. And I yell, "Flock of seagulls to victory!"
You just hear, ma'am, I don't understand.
I said a bit. Yeah.
But yeah, the rousing
Ugh.
speech was successful. You hear the faint sound of rustling branches behind you, as even the trees seem to appreciate it.
Hey guys, we're gonna need to get the little one an outfit too.
And the booster seat.
Wait, where's he gonna
Speaking
ride?
of
On
booster
my horse?
seats, where's he
Like
riding?
three of us.
I imagine he's like riding on wherever Strawberry's riding, but like on the back, like
Who's-
holding on.
Oh my
Also
god!
already riding somebody else.
Wait, but
He's gonna ride on my shoulders.
Wait, but Astra's gone, so just give him Astra's outfit. That'll work, right?
And her horse.
Sir, that outfit appears to be significantly larger than could accommodate my small frame.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stutter when I said don't speak unless spoken to?
He's
Sorry,
on
sir.
my
He was
shoulders.
speaking to me.
He's actually addressing Strawberry. You should mind your manners.
My apologies, sir.
I'm gonna ride over by him and hand him the small black cloak I had
Okay.
from Lilton.
Nice.
He puts it on. But
you
not
go.
saying anything, just looks at you and nods. And
I slowly push Strawberry off my horse, and I put the little bunny thing on my shoulders.
that'll be a contested athletics check.
Didn't Astra have a horse?
Probably.
That's
don't
why
know.
I'm pushing you off.
Yeah, that's why I'm not even getting on your horse. I'm
Okay.
taking Astra's.
Okay, so Sir Hoppington would be with you then.
Come on,
Aww.
Sir Hoppington.
Yes, sir.
How many temp hit points did the inspiring speech give us?
It's 10.
There you go. Zanuck, I need a D100, please.
Did you say 15?
Okay.
10.
Should be higher than that. It's your charisma plus your level.
And she's level 10 with...
Charisma mod plus your
Could
level.
I get a D20... D30, please?
2030?
It's, some incredibly low rolls there.
Yep.
Is good, is low good or bad?
Depends on your perspective.
Or us?
Okay, I have to make a... maybe not. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, so, from about, I'm going to say 100 feet away, you see what appears to be a humanoid figure, roughly medium in size, kind of walking down this not well-traveled path. It appears to be going northwest, and floating next to it appears to be a very large ball. with maybe tentacles hanging off of it. You can't quite tell. It's traveling away from you, but in the same direction that you're traveling, so.
It's with a person, you said?
Yep. Well, a humanoid figure. You're about 80 feet away.
I didn't know away from us, you said?
Yep. But
Do I
on
have
the
any
same
idea
road.
what it is?
You can make an Arcana, a Nature, or a Survival check.
We can all see it?
Yep. It's not trying to hide. Strawberry, you've never seen this creature before? I mean, the humanoid, that you're just seeing like a silhouette and a cloak, you know. That could be anything. You've never actually seen the large floating ball before. You've seen pictures of the front of it in, like, you know, books or whatever. Or maybe heard about it in tap rooms. Just looks like a floating ball with, like, tentacles flying off of it. Valeria, you definitely recognize it as the ass end of a beholder.
Aha! Oh, it's the ass end of a beholder. I whisper stealthily.
Make a stealth check.
Totally wasn't yelling originally.
Totally trying to suppress the beauty in the eye of the beholder jokes.
We all appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Does what I can.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Do I know what a beholder is?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
Lord.
you do. Yeah, despite being somewhat rare creatures, they are fabled upon. Like, you know, especially in this world, people know what it is.
We should just maybe avoid it, I think. What do you guys think? Hello. Can you hear
I don't
me?
think I've ever met a creature like that before. I'm kind of intrigued, but if you say we should leave, I will leave.
I'm kind of intrigued too.
Are you though?
I am. Does it?
You want to fight it?
No. Well,
Well, what do you want to do?
Hopefully
You want to
not.
talk to it? Like ask it for like a drink and ask it to go spelunking, or
I already have somebody else I want to go spelunking with.
Netflix and spelunking.
well, I mean,
It's more like spelunking and chill.
all right. Do you have like a plan? You're talking very loud, and I feel it's dangerous.
Maybe they're friendly.
Okay, why don't you go
Are
up
we
and
close
ask
enough to kind of get? Well, we're behind it, so we can't really see
Yeah.
facial expressions or anything.
Correct.
it? Does it? It's just a big ball eye, right? It doesn't have like a face. So I don't.
Not that
I
you
don't
can
know
see.
if it
You can only
has-
see the back of it.
All the eye stalks facing forward,
Yes, they
or
are.
are they like?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them are looking around, but they haven't looked behind them.
I don't think I like it.
We can just, you know, leave.
We can make like a tree and leaf.
That was rough.
Thank you. I'm here all day. I start walking away. Apparently we're going west, so I get on my horse. I'm still on my horse. I continue on it and continue to go west unless someone stops me.
Okay, so you're going off the road or you're staying on the road?
No, I'm on the road.
Well, then we're
Okay.
gonna pass him.
Then you're going to pass directly through their path.
Well, I stop then and I
Okay.
stare at Aloysius. It appears to be in our way.
Well, then let's go talk to it.
Okay, you go. I'll be right behind you.
Kind of move forward
Mhm.
and kind of do the hello.
Okay. The one of the eye stalks like turns and looks at you, and then like several of them turn and look at you, and then you hear a guttural voice in a language that I don't think you understand. What languages do you speak?
Just a second. Get back to my character sheet.
Sir Hoppington speaks Undercommon.
That'll work.
I do not.
But
have
Al's the
Undercommon.
one speaking to him so far, so. But I will translate for him.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, Infernal, Primordial.
Okay. So in a language you don't speak, you hear the large ball say something and to its companion, and then they both kind of turn and stop and just look at the party. The humanoid figure you can now see is an orc, and it just kind of points and it looks questioningly at the beholder, and the beholder, just blinks, and
I was so wishing that was Agman.
no, Eggman's having fun somewhere else. What? Gosh, I probably shouldn't tell you. I'll say. Sir Hoppington says, "Sir, you said not to speak unless someone speaks to me, but none of you have Okay. It appears to have said, ooh, look, new customers, sir."
Called us customers, huh?
Yes, sir. It appears so.
Tally ho! I walk up to it
Okay. As
and
you walk up.
curtsy.
Okay. The beholder smiles, showing you its teeth, which are menacingly and horrifyingly there's blood and gristle in them still. But he's like, you remember the scene where Obi-Wan goes to meet that chef guy when he's trying to get the locations for Geonosis? It's kind of like that scene where he's like, Obi-Wan, and his teeth are... Yeah, that. If you remember episode 2.
I
No?
smile back and I open my mouth real wide and stick my tongue out and show my teeth.
Gotcha. Okay. The beholder says something, which none of you understand. Presumably. It's speaking in Undercommon, so if anybody knows that, let me know. Otherwise, Sir Hoppington will translate, and Sir Hoppington
Feel free
just
to
said,
translate, Sir Hoppington.
Right, thank you, sir. The floating eyeball of death has said, is there anything that you would like to buy? Would you like to see his wares, as it were?
I would absolutely adore seeing your wares. I couldn't possibly be more excited than I am right now.
I would love to hear Jay's interpretation of this small night rabbit translating Undercommon to this beholder.
So he just turns and goes, yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. The beholder speaks back, and you see the orc just kind of shrug out of his cloak and lay it down on the ground, and then he pulls a satchel off of his shoulder and sets it down and opens up the flap, and then just pulls what appears to be a rolled up carpet out and sets it up, and then puts the bag back on his shoulder, turns it and unrolls it, and you see a large array of shiny and definitely very sharp weapons, from sharpened pitons that have turned into basically shanks, all the way to a long sword, great sword even rolled up in there, and it's all
Weapons are
blades.
my favorite.
The beholder speaks, and Sir Hoppington says, "Sirs, ma'am, he says these weapons are enchanted, and he is open to selling them, but would prefer trade, as he doesn't really have a need for money, as he doesn't go into cities."
I have one to trade, maybe.
I will tell him. Turns and speaks to him, and the beholder just kind of nods. And he looks back and goes, sure. He says pick out something you like, and then present the trade, and if he finds it appropriate, it's done.
Um,
But how
I'll
do we
look at
know
the
what they
swords.
do?
Well, you could ask, or whatever looks nice catches your fancy. I don't know. I could ask.
I'm interested in weapons. I'm a paladin? I don't know. Thoughts?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm simple.
What are these swords? Tell me about these swords!
Okay, so there is, they all appear to be very well made, swords. There's a long sword, short sword, great sword, all variations of daggers, etc., etc. They just appear to be very well made, and, yeah, that's all I can give you based off of that.
Do they do anything special? Anything cool? I must rain down vengeance upon the land, and I cannot do that without adequate weaponry.
Beholder speaks, and after a moment, Sir Hoppington says, ma'am, he says that they are all magical weapons, and they all will increase your skills in attacking and damage dealing by a small amount, but do help. And if there is something that's not quite to your liking, if you have an idea of what you're looking for, he might be able to check his other bags.
I sit down and ponder that information.
Okay. And what was the question that you were asking? Sorry, Zach, you got cut off a little earlier.
I'm just gonna hold out my short sword +2.
Okay.
What can I get for this?
The beholder motions like that with like 4 of his eye stalks towards any of the swords on the blanket. And Sir Hoppington translates. Goes,
What does the longsword do?
Sir, it's a magical item that will increase your proficiency in battle by a small amount.
Right. I'll pick up that one then.
Okay.
I'm gonna use universal speech so
Okay.
that the beholder can understand me.
Okay.
I still can't understand it, but it can understand me.
It actually has been able to understand you guys this whole time.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, it just
And
doesn't
it's big.
speak in anything but Undercommon. But it understands Common. It's lived on the surface long enough.
I'm gonna hold up the amulet of the drunkard and ask if it's got any jewelry for trade.
Sir Hoppington will
Translate.
translate for you and says, it appears he does in another rolled up carpet in another bag.
But not here.
No, on him. Well, on his manservant. He would prefer not to have all of his wares out at once in case of mugging. You know, lose a little instead of lose it all.
Understandable.
So is Zanuck doing a trade of his +2 short sword for a mystery magic longsword?
Yes.
Okay. And okay, so the orc takes the sword and rolls it up. And do you tell him that it's cursed?
No.
Okay. Rolls it up, tucks it into the bag, and then we'll pull out another carpet and roll that out, and it has all kinds of cool little trinkets and baubles and rings and amulets and stuff on it. And we'll go to break now, because I'll need to populate that item list, and that'll take me like 5 minutes. So, stream. Go ahead and get a drink. You know, get a snack, stretch your legs. Water or vodka. I can't really tell with Drew sometimes.
Or tree.
Or tree. And yeah, we'll see you in like 5 to 10 minutes. See you shortly.
Toodles.
All right. Hey, stream, we're back. So anyway, you started blasting. Okay, so speaking with the Beholder, his manservant lays out a little bit of a carpet, and it's got many magical rings and amulets attached to it. And the Beholder says something which you don't understand, but Sir Hoppington will translate for you, and he says, sir, he says to pick whatever strikes your fancy, and he will trade that straight across. If there's something that catches your eye.
Does anything look like a ring of protection?
Oh, but straight up ask him.
You could, assuming that he would tell you the truth. Ring of protection. Let me just look up the
Which
visual
reminds me,
description.
I meant to ask before we went to break.
Mhm.
Can I get an insight check on the general trustworthiness of this guy?
Sure, make an insight check. He seems definitely like a traitor. With the
Who did
D.
he betray?
He definitely seems like a traitor. Perhaps not exactly the most forthcoming. You feel like, depending on what you give up, you might be coming at a loss. And perhaps you get the impression that he'd be somewhat straight with you, if not, holding back something from you, if you were to ask. He doesn't seem like the most trustworthy, but also doesn't seem like the kind that would just outright lie to you.
Not completely have to screw you, but yeah,
Yeah.
the Redemptor.
Yeah,
Aes Sedai.
basically. Yeah, in my world, the Beholders are now the Aes Sedai. Get fucked.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. So, you actually do
Would
see...
you tease me like that?
Yeah, right? You do see a ring that does have a kind of bejeweled-looking shield, miniature shield affixed to it, which you would recognize as a, ring of protection. You definitely see that. You also, your eye does catch onto two other rings. One is absolutely ordinary in every possible way. It looks like a flat iron ring with a gem fitting on it with what appears to be like a burned out diamond or something. Like the gem doesn't sparkle. It looks empty, for lack of a better word. And then the other thing you find interesting is a ring that... How do I describe this? Has it's a golden band with a kind of like a jeweled bird on it, like a hummingbird. I'll get you an image.
Not like a fox chasing away two ravens under 9 moons.
You wish you were that lucky. I'll get you the images of the other ring as well. And then the other one, like I said, I don't have an image for it, but it is like a flat iron ring with a kind of burned out gem in the fitting.
Sorry about that.
You are good.
So, you guys gonna make a trade? Or, you just going?
I will take the burned out gem.
Okay. You pick it up, and the Beholder kind of grins at you and nods. And says something, which Sir Hoppington will, obviously, translate for you and goes, he says, "Good choice, sir."
I was gonna say, can't Meeps hear his conversation because he cast a spell?
No, he can. I cast a spell that let him understand me, but not the other way around.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
His mannerisms, do they tell me if he's being deceitful?
Make an insight check. It appears he seems annoyed when he said good choice.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And I will add the item to your inventory after the session. It is a homebrew. It's a homebrew.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I can't just tell you to add it because it doesn't technically exist. So
Is it an attunement item?
it is not, but it does require you to have it like worn to take effect.
Oh, as soon as I get it, I slip it on.
Okay. Because it's not attunement, you don't get to learn its properties unless you identify it. So, yeah. So currently, it is just a flat iron ring with a burned out gem on it. Remind me, and I will tell you what it does.
Okay. Well, that's it for me.
I guess we'll be moving on then.
1 second. So
Would you like
maybe
some food,
question-
Draco?
He gladly eats. Even though he doesn't need to, because he's like fey magic, he'll still humor you.
Sorry. So maybe a question to the DM.
Mm-hmm.
So I have this absorbing tattoo for a cold. I know you said I could unattune that.
Mm-hmm.
And it would like come off my body, and then could I like somehow trade that?
No, it would be gone.
Okay. And he only takes trades, or you can pay for items.
Yeah, he will only trade magic item for magic item. He doesn't care about money.
Okay.
He's my way of allowing you guys to trade in your unused magic items for ones that you think would be kind of cooler for you.
Right. I think I'm good then.
Okay. Okay. The manservant will roll up the magical rings and amulet carpet and tuck that into his bag. Put his satchel back on, pick up his robe and cloak and put that back on, and the beholder says something and just kind of nods at you and then starts floating down the road, and the manservant kind of runs after to catch up to him, and they talk amongst each other as they walk away. Sir Hoppington would tell you, he said, "Thank you for the trade, sirs and madam," and said, "Good travels," and then they went on their way, and now they are talking about what's for dinner tonight.
Out of curiosity, what are they discussing for dinner tonight?
Whatever they could find, whether it be person, animal, they are not picky.
Ah. That monster was actually interestingly nice. Are they all like that in some regard?
Well,
I don't know, sir. I have very limited experience with those creatures.
I was talking to Strawberry.
I'm sorry, sir. You did not preface with a name. I assumed you were talking to me.
I look at Strawberry. You really got to train these ones better.
It's a work in progress. He was just born today.
Well, I guess I can't give him too much flack. I throw him a piece of the ration that I'm currently eating while I'm on the horseback. You're doing fine.
Catches it and goes, "Thank you, sir. I'm actually full from the carrot stew. Thank you, though," and then throws it back at you.
I catch it, and I'll eat it. Suit yourself. So, off to the Merc Company?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look around. West? Down the... You guys know where you're going.
Brian, that was
I
bad.
believe this road takes us
You're
where
very
we're
welcome.
Okay, so you guys continue down the road, passing the beholder and his manservant, and you guys continue on for hours. At a certain point, night does fall. You do know that you are getting pretty close. You can either push through to the morning and continue traveling, or you can rest and go there like bright and early first thing.
I feel like we should rest here so that we're fresh for tomorrow for hopefully not killing.
Well, we are going there to kill people, right? Or are we just going to talk our way in?
Still confused about that.
I think that should be
And-
decided now, because if we continue at night, we have better chances of scouting, right? Draco here could be a good scout. Yeah, aren't you, Draco?
He just kind of goes.
It's not my decision. I'm just the clan smith. You guys are the adventurers. What do we do?
Well, the plan was to
Aloysius.
talk our way in, and then kind of play it by ear when we get in there.
Is play it by ear the best plan, though? I'm wondering retrospectively.
Well,
Worked out for us so far.
that.
Except for the Astra who's gone. I mean,
No one really planned for that. I think she's playing a prank on us.
yeah. She's learned to go invisible.
Do you think she'll have a bunch of bruises when she gets back this time?
Undoubtedly.
Probably.
All right, then. Do you want to head on in and Straw Bunny can go in. I hear he's got high persuasion. If anyone can talk his way in, maybe it's him.
Without a doubt.
All right, tally ho.
But it is getting late. And that sounds exhausting.
Well, I just asked you if you wanted to go. Maybe you need your little tiny bunny to translate for you.
Sir, she's asking if we should go.
I love Tiny Bunny.
Sir Hoppington, I appreciate the work you do.
Thank you,
just
sir.
want you to
I
know that.
appreciate you. And will defend you till my dying breath.
I have no doubt.
The world will
Perhaps-
feel your wrath, Tiny Bunny.
I look at Strawberry. Hey, here's an interesting question. So my bird here, when he dies, he, poofs. When he dies, is he gonna go poof? Or is he, gonna actually die?
Depends on what
Why are
kills
you
him, I
waving your-
suppose.
Knife around.
Because I'm having dinner, it's late. Where's your ration?
I ate
At least I came prepared. Do you need some?
warm ham water. No, it was
That was
Carrot
breakfast.
and leaf.
And that was also breakfast.
okay. I take some of Marzipan's food.
Okay.
See? You gotta keep your energy up when we're traveling. Thought you guys were adventurers. Don't you guys know these things?
You're so wise. I take more of his food. Thank you for showing me the ways.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm going to create a tiny hut here to sleep in for the night.
Can you do that? I've heard of that spell.
Well,
I'm gonna stand here, create it around me. Go do it now.
I pull out my wizard spellbook. It's right here. I've been trying to learn it. I haven't got it just yet, but I think soon I'll be able to. Can you do this?
give
I
me
don't see
10
anything.
minutes.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna hop off my riding horse and I'm going to inspect and watch him very carefully as he's doing the spell.
As you do, Sir Hoppington is going to do some crowd control, make sure nobody goes in the space that Strawberry has designated that he's going to put his hut in. As anybody
I'm
tries
in
to
the
walk
space.
over, he's just like, ma'am, sorry, there's about to be a magical hut here. I'm going to need you to take at least 5 steps back, please.
I slowly count.
I get as close as possible until the knight tells me that I can't get any closer. I'm still just watching intently.
As I'm casting this, I'm letting everyone know, and including Sir Hoppington, anyone can be allowed, anyone within 10 feet of this bubble around me will be safe for the next 8 hours. Sir Hoppington, anyone in the party is allowed to come in.
Right.
Anyone
Anyone in the
bubble,
party. Right.
You're stuck.
Okay, everybody in the bubble then. In the bubble. We don't want to get you caught outside. You want to be safe.
I run in the bubble.
Step inside, yes.
They choose to remain outside. That is their decision, Sir Hoppington. Will you please calm the fuck down?
Right, sorry, sir.
I stand uncomfortably close to Straw Bunny.
You can't be uncomfortably close.
Chicken or go? Or do you not know that? Never mind.
We're not hip like you young kids.
Chicken?
I'll tell you later.
I'll go sit in the bubble and attune to my new sword.
Okay.
The bubble comes down. Meeps, does it cast around you, or do you, cast it in front of you and then you walk in afterwards?
Pretty sure he has
nope.
to stay inside of it.
It comes down 10 feet around.
Oh, okay, around you. Okay, so I'll stand right next to you, inspecting you as you do it. And then when it comes down, I'd like to just very carefully inspect all of the outer walls to, kind of feel what it feels like.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't it just like an opaque dome?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so there's not really walls so much as, see-through, purple dome or whatever that you see, and it's it's interesting.
I'm just inspecting it and writing stuff down in my book.
Yeah.
Oh, this is quite fascinating. I cannot wait to learn this.
Okay.
How long did it take you to learn this?
About 15 seconds.
What?
Is it?
What? What do you mean 15 seconds? Magic can be mastered that quickly? Why haven't I heard of this?
Good like I am. I think we lost Kel.
Oh, she's back.
I wanna make a little cradle out of the earth, so I have a little cradle bed,
Sure.
and I wanna do that. Yeah.
Okay. So you use mold earth to do that then, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You make a little hollow for yourself. Looks comfy. Yeah. Could I get a D20 for the evening encounter? Okay.
Did anyone wind up outside the dome?
Horses.
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 I would have come in, but I'll probably kind of wander in and out occasionally throughout the night.
Okay. Could I get a
In and out of the
D100?
dome. It's quite impenetrable. Hey!
Hey! I like it.
Ancient red dragon.
Not gonna do anything about my hut.
True.
About
But all of our horses are dead.
that.
Kyle, you get to see
Not my
what
horse.
my screen looks like right now. So,
Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're inside, other than you can't go in and out, but everybody else can.
Right.
So, as you guys kind of settle down for your rest for the night, you hear the sound of flapping wings. They sound like they're at quite a distance, but getting closer.
I hear flapping wings.
I sleep comfortably and soundly.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody awake? Anybody doing watch, or are you all just comfortable in your safety of the bubble?
I would definitely be awake.
Okay.
No one told me to take a watch. I'm sleeping.
Yep.
I'd be meditating after I'm done
Okay.
attuning.
Sir Hoppington is also sleeping.
I don't think it has that spell, Jason. It does not. Although that would be fucking hilarious. What? No. Oh, yeah, if I did that. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm not that much of an asshole, all right? Anyway. It's just fucking spamming me. Yeah, no,
Agree to
I know.
disagree.
Okay, so as you guys are chilling out, those of you that are awake, by the way, Zanuck, you attune to your flame tongue longsword. Al and anybody else awake, you hear the sound of flapping wings getting louder and louder and louder, and you notice the horses whinny a little bit. Do you do anything?
I would go outside and try to kind of calm them down.
Okay.
That gives them-
Well, it was a 50-50 shot. Unfortunately, it saw you. As you're out there... Huh? What's that?
Go ahead.
Okay. As you're out there trying to calm down the horses, a large gust of warm air kind of radiates out around you as you hear the really loud thud of something massive land behind you.
Do the rest of us hear or feel this thud?
Is the walls of the fuck, hold on, let me look at the... It's Leomin's tiny hut, right?
Yep.
Just tiny hut.
Is there
Don't use that
difference?
Liam and dudes.
Okay.
No.
No difference between... Oh, okay. It was apparently retconned. It's now just Leomin's tiny hut. That's weird. Spells and other magic effects. The atmosphere inside this space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
Yep.
So it says that it's just opaque. It doesn't specify anything about like perception checks or anything like that. So I
Yeah.
would assume that we can just see and hear.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
guys
we're not
can
even there.
you guys can see and hear outside. I'll say you definitely, if you want to roll for perception, you can with disadvantage if you're asleep to see if you wake up.
Can I just use passive?
Sure.
17.
17. Okay.
25.
Okay. You wake up.
Both of
Anybody
us
else?
or just him?
Just him. What was that, Zach?
17.
Okay, you also still sleep. Okay, so Al and Strawberry. Al, do you turn around to look at it?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to put it on the battle map then. We'll get rid of the trees. Array yourselves however you'd like in the bubble. Is a bubble.
I'm in the middle. Where's the middle?
Wherever you'd like the middle to be.
Okay.
Below you, because I'm short.
Oh, that's weird.
What's
Stop
that?
fucking moving!
The Echo Knight and Sir Hoppington is linked with.
Where do you want him?
Down one.
Okay. And then, so Al, you're outside the dome. Let me draw the dome.
How big is the dome again? I'm sorry.
10 feet.
Wait, I should have done it the other way. Measuring tool. So... 10 feet. Whoop. Okay. So, Al, you went outside to fuck with the horses?
Rude. And definitely not.
Well, you know what I mean. There was 4 of them? How many horses was there?
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
No, wait.
Whose is missing?
I mean, I had a riding horse.
I got
Yeah,
Bebop, Bojangles, Horse, and Jasper.
You have my warhorse?
It's not currently on there. Which one do I delete?
It's under my. I mean, I have it under like me and the.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. That's fine. Which
Oh.
horses are there aside from your warhorse? Did none of you guys remember the names of your horses? And
Mine's
or
Jasper.
Mine's
Yours
Da
is
Vinci.
Jasper.
I have Bojangles.
Okay, hold on.
Is Da Vinci there?
So Bojangles,
Bojangles, Da Vinci.
Da Vinci is still horse because you still haven't changed the name. There's that and Bojangles. Wait, did I already do Bojangles? Okay, Bojangles, horse, and Shadowmere are there. What's the 4th horse? Is it Jasper or Bebop?
I think
Jasper's
Bebop's still
mine.
alive.
That's 2 different answers.
Right?
Well,
So
mine is still
Jasper's
alive,
definitely-
and Jasper's definitely alive, so.
So you have 5
Also-
horses.
Also, whose horse is Shadowmere?
That's the warhorse.
That sounds like Valeria.
It's my horse.
And 10 out of 10 because I'm 90% sure I know the reference.
Yeah. It's Oh god, now I'm blinking it.
So, Al, you're outside checking on the horses.
It's a gaming reference. You want to get it?
Move yourself
Well-
to wherever you are. You're calming them down.
Yeah. Would they be a little bit closer to us, or is that really far there?
I don't know. I probably figure you guys probably wouldn't want them too close because of, chatter or whatever. I figured 20 feet away.
Well, I thought there were 4, so that kind of messes with what I was
I
gonna
thought there
do,
was 4
so-
too, but none of you can fucking remember your horse. You know what? From now on, if it's not on your character sheet, you don't have it.
I just claimed Astra's horse. I don't know if she knows what horse she had.
Does she?
Do you?
Give me a minute.
Rocks fall.
Was it
Everybody dies.
Bebop?
You
It's
tell us.
Bebop.
Bebop.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
she
Bebop.
took Sana's horse, Bebop. Yeah.
I know. I've been tracking Bojangles because that's my boy. He's still alive. Bebop. Apparently, I have Bebop's. Jasper has been
Alright.
claimed by Brian. Da Vinci is Rises, and then
Correct.
we have a 5th horse, which is Shadowmere. We have 5
Yes.
fucking horses.
All right, good. All right. Now, now that that's done, where is Al when he's checking on the horses?
I guess over next to the horses.
Move
So
yourself.
what I was going to do,
Mhm.
which is irrelevant now, was to cast an illusion over them.
Mm.
But my illusion can't be that big, so
Yeah. So, put yourself wherever you are.
Your illusion is the size of 4 horses, not 5.
correct. It is a 20-foot cube. So unless the horses are stacked,
Yeah. Okay. Well, it saw the meal, so it lands. Rise got to see what it was because he guessed it. That's literally the page I had up. Was it stat block when he said it? So, You hear the thud, and Strawberry, you also kind of feel the thud as it hits the ground. Marzin and Zanuck kind of stir a little bit, but they don't wake. You don't feel the heat coming out of its breath as it lands, because inside of the dome is temperature controlled. But Al definitely feels it. It's just its breath alone, like it didn't breathe out at you, but it's just its like natural breath is hot. Like what you imagine the inside of a volcano would feel like.
Question.
Yeah.
So the warhorse and I are like psychically linked. Would it be a little panicked and be like, "Hey, there's some mad crap out here that I'd like you to come deal with,"
Let me check.
or whatever? Whatever horses think. Do they just think, "Oh, dragon," or "Oh, scary, danger, danger, danger"?
It probably wouldn't be enough to wake you up, though. You'd have to probably be conscious. Let me read.
I feel like someone like yelling in your head would wake you up. Although I do have
Horses
message,
don't
so I suppose
Horses don't yell very loud in your head.
they're very quiet yellers. They're like, "Nay, nay,
No, I'm gonna
nay."
I'm gonna say while you do have a bond with it, it's not gonna just like be like, "Hey, wake up!" Like, I mean, they're also not that intelligent. Like, its intelligence at like, I think it's 6. Yeah, its normal intelligence is 2, but by the nature of your find steed spell, it makes it to a 6. It's still not smart.
So kind of.
Anyway, so, Al, you want to do anything?
So, definitely notice it's there.
Oh yeah, Strawberry, you do too. If you want to do anything too, I'll give you a moment.
I noticed it's there. Like, can I see it?
Oh yeah, it's bigger than your dome.
I mean, I gotta read my spell.
As long as
Check
you
it.
don't leave.
I know, but I don't want it knowing, like, well, I guess it knows the dome is there.
No, it doesn't see the dome.
It thinks it's a rock.
It thinks it's... Yeah, it could think it's just Earth. Mind you, it's an insanely smart creature. Like, it's got 18 intelligence, so... It's not an idiot.
I'm gonna wake everyone up. Hey, psst, hey.
I wake up.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up?
I am holding my breath, looking at the dragon. I look at Strawberry. We're gonna die.
No, just Al.
I look and I see Al. Oh.
Does it look like it sees Al?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I'm sure it's staring right at me.
it is. You see a little bit of slobber coming off of its teeth.
Do I know if it speaks common or Sylvan?
Make an Arcana check, or... Arcana only, I'll say. With a 16, what would you learn of that? You'd probably be aware that people have been known to converse with dragons before. I'll give you that.
People have been known to converse with dragons before.
Should have known that was coming.
Are you gonna go talk to it?
It hasn't eaten anyone yet.
In response to that comment, no, Strawberry can't leave the hut. Otherwise, we all die. I'd like to
Maybe.
live.
Maybe Al should talk to it.
I look over at Al. He seems paralyzed.
I was thinking.
Well, Al, you got 6 seconds. What are you doing?
All right. I will turn towards him and in Draconic. Hello, noble creature. What brings you here on this fine evening?
Roll charisma. Just a check.
Just a straight check.
Yeah.
Do you have 22 charisma?
Oh my god! The fucking dragon rolled a 9 insight. It'll speak back to you in Draconic and say, hunting.
If you're hungry, I could create some food for you.
You already have. It steps forward.
Does it look like it's going for me or one of the horses?
Looks like it's coming towards you. You don't know. Make an insight check. You don't know. It's hard to read.
My, those rolls are awesome. You're a connoisseur of horse meat, I see. And I'll kind of sidestep and be like, by all means, enjoy.
He just kind of looks at you and kind of snorts a little bit. Just hot air washes over you. Very humid, too. And it just says, meat is meat. And in one bite, just grabs the whole of the horse right in front of it, which is this one. So that's Bojangles. And just picks it up with the mouth and just clamps down. And you hear a muffled, have a good night, you and your friends. And it will, unless anybody's doing anything, pick up the horse and leave.
You have a good night, too. And attempt to calm the horses that I'm sure are just freaking out right now.
They are, but, you know, you guys tied them up for the night, so... Yeah, the dragon disappears in the night. I'll have to remove Bojangles. He is dead.
Agman senses
You
disturbance
think?
in the force.
You guys hear this raging scream coming from the far realm, transcending through the planar. Yeah. Anyway, the dragon has left.
I go back to sleep.
I go calm my horse.
Okay, your horse. There's no calming it. It's freaked the fuck out. Luckily, you tied it pretty well, so it's not gonna like break away from the rope, but it is definitely scared.
All my horses keep dying.
I'll wander back into the hut and be like, well, that was fun.
After sighing and trying to calm my horse, I'll walk back in as well. I sit down. Well, that was terrifying.
You said you wanted to see some stuff. That was
Who-
some stuff.
Who rolled the encounter?
I did,
Can I get another D100?
I guess.
Above
Please,
50?
dear God.
Oh,
Okay.
I was about to say above 50 is hilarious.
It comes back.
He would have come back and snatched another one. By the way, I fucking I don't know if you can tell. It's Zyke. And he goes, do you determine tiny hut to be protected underneath? I'm like, I'd say the dome extends underground. He's like, oh, you're no fun. Wouldn't that be good? You see the dragon start burrowing under the ground? LOL. I vote for the dragon to come back and eat another one. I'm like, I'll leave it to the dice. But yeah, it does not come back.
I mean, it
We're
does
safe for
specify
another night.
around and above you.
Yeah. I'm just
Does it
assuming that
say
the
below?
dome like continues like as a sphere, basically, is how I'm picturing it.
For the purposes of my notes, do I know what that was? Like, specifically?
Not hard to
just that it's a
guess.
red?
Make an Arcana check.
With advantage because it was gigantic and winged and wow.
No
Red.
advantage. But with a 9, it's the largest dragon you've ever seen or heard about, and it was red.
So I can intuit it. That's an ancient.
Probably, yeah.
Alright, I'm done rolling encounters for the campaign.
You only lost a horse.
Rest in peace, Bojangles.
Yeah. He was a good horse. So, the rest of the night goes by uneventfully. That was your night encounter. Congratulations, you survived. Your long rest feels good. I'm not going to say the whole spiel. You guys wake up.
My long rest feels good.
I
Feels
feel
good to be alive.
refreshed and like I could take on the whole realm.
Not gonna say the rest, but I wake up. And after the 8 hours has passed, the dome dissipates.
Okay. After it does, Sir Hoppington kind of walks over to you and just taps you on the shoulder, Strawberry.
Yes, Sir Hoppington.
Sir, it appears we've lost a horse.
The little bunny can ride on my shoulders. It's fine.
We,
I'm gonna try to put him up there.
it appears Zanuck lost a horse.
Right, sir. Zanuck has lost a horse. Which one is Zanuck, sir?
All right.
I guess we
Would
should
you
probably.
please identify yourself for my knight friend
It's
here?
me. All
Ah,
my horses always die.
the depressed one, sir. Understood.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Pleased to meet you, sir. I am Little Bunny, Sir Hoppington. The first of his name.
First of many?
I don't know, sir.
Well, hello, Sir Hoppington. I'm Al.
Oh, hello, sir. I am Sir Hoppington. You knew that.
Yes.
How fast do the horses move?
Very fast, sir. They are horses. Sorry, I love Sir Hoppington. I think that's 50?
They're riding horses, so they should be 60.
60. There you go.
I think they're riding horses.
Alright. I'll have to ride with someone then.
Well, it seems Valeria has offered her horse to Sir Hoppington. You can ride with me.
Other
Okay.
than my large back, I'm pretty small. You could ride on my horse. Da Vinci can take care of it.
I think we got this all sorted out then.
I didn't
Okay.
hear who he chose.
I didn't either. I was waiting.
I'll just go get on the closer one.
Who was the closer one?
Probably the warhorse was closest.
Well,
All right,
no,
he's on
there's
my
me and
warhorse.
The other two.
Oh. Well, Sir Hoppington is going to get on whatever horse Strawberry's on, no matter what. Even if invited elsewhere, he is a loyal knight sworn to Strawberry. He will not leave his side, no matter what you do or say.
Awesome.
Now you've got two clingy.
And
no.
we lost Nashi.
We lost one. Yay, she's back. Who's DMing now? Oh, it's back to Kel. All right, what happens?
Give her that power.
Oh,
Everyone roll for initiative. The,
horses-
ancient red dragon
Oh,
comes
never mind.
magically
I'm DM, you missed your
multiply.
shot.
Oh.
So, Are you guys doing anything in the morning, or are you going back, continuing on your travels?
Sir Hoppington, would you kindly fix this breakfast before we hit the road?
Yes, sir. Any special requests, or would you like the usual?
The usual will be just fine.
Excellent. He will make you another rousing and delicious carrot and lettuce stew.
Can it really be the usual after just one?
That's literally his entire existence. So yes, it is the usual.
Fair.
So he makes that for you. Roughly an hour later, so there's a little bit of downtime if anybody wanted to do anything in that hour, but you guys have your breakfast, and yeah, what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Oh, Valeria, your inspiring speeches have really been quite interesting. I just can't get enough of them. Would you care to give us another speech this morning?
Well, you could write one for me, and I'd be happy to deliver it. I've been very impressed by your many performances, and
Oh, I know.
I'm embarrassed to say, but
You know what I think?
just
I think the new guy should do the speech this time. Right, new guy?
the tiny bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, write it down, tiny bunny, and we'll hold hands and I'll read it.
Jay slouches farther into his chair.
So it's just a really comfortable chair. I'm sorry. I will type you what he writes down. Please hold.
Yes, Sir Hoppington, I'm quite curious myself.
Also, anyone who, I don't want to leave anybody out. So if anybody does feel inspired by the gods to write an inspiring speech, please send it to me on your lovely parchments and scrolls, and I will gather those to myself, and I'll be happy to deliver those.
Gonna whisper to Valeria, I'm not sure that Xanax is literate. That might be a sore spot.
Aren't you a bard? I haven't heard you sing in a while. Maybe you should give us a rousing morning song. I think that would inspire Tiny Bunny too.
I'm not sure. I usually don't play without a significant audience.
Oh, so we're not significant to you now?
Maybe he just has a little performance anxiety.
So that's potentially possible.
No worries. Maybe I should recite a poem.
Are you a poet now?
Maybe I am. I'm very talented. I didn't go to college, but I'm very talented. I'll
I don't
Okay.
know
it's the
if-
morning.
So he hands
he's
you
got-
he scribbled down a bunch of stuff. It took a while to type, sorry. And hands you a parchment. This should do nicely, madam.
I don't know if you all would appreciate this, but it's a traditional Genasi poem.
Sir, I would very much appreciate anything you did.
I'm sure of it. Breath, birth, burn, earth, dirt, gleam, rain.
This is
steam.
amazing. Wow. Okay. Did you just make this up right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody, sit down.
I was
About-
prepared for the night card, by the way, before you guys even had the deck. I had the NPCs ready to go, depending on who drew night, and I'm just glad that it was Strawberry. Al's was also especially just, but it's fine. Sorry, go on.
Sirs and madam, this is another day in the eternal struggle that is life. We shall yet venture forth into the waiting maw that is this treacherous world. We will see many trials and overcome many obstacles this day. We shall ride on this day and vanquish an enemy ridding the world of evil, or we do that right. No matter. There will be many carrots and lettuce and other such rewards waiting for us. And fear not, my friends, if we shall fall, we will be reborn in the heavens anew, with a mate waiting for us, and all the lovely fresh orange carrots you could eat. Huzzah! Flock of seagulls!
You can see where his motivation is.
Just a little bit. Wait, just one mate though.
Yeah.
Is polygamy okay for rabbits?
I feel like they're
Presumably.
kind of a bonk the one you're with kind of animal.
Not 17. You could ask the hairy thing. He's right there. They're both right there.
Look, not everybody just goes spelunking with the first person they meet, all right? So, yeah, it's a rousing speech. Everybody gets their 10 hit points.
Woo! Great speech.
You delivered it well, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
I especially
I'll,
liked the throat clearing.
Yes, thank you for putting that in there specifically for me to clear my throat.
It is, it's what you do.
Oh, goodness. All right. Is there anything else we need to do before we go into this town?
Feeling rather inspired, I'd say we move onward.
Okay. So, you set out on the road again. And...
On the road again.
Excuse me. You travel for 4 hours before eventually coming over the crest of a small hill where you see a very large encampment. There are palisades and wooden walls that ring the encampment, and you see several large buildings. You see 4 or 5 distinctly different kind of smokestacks coming up from this palisaded encampment. You can see several seemingly well-made guard towers, even from, a couple 100 feet out, with armed guards. Even though you can't quite make out, how many there are, but you do see a little bit of movement in the towers, even this far out. So you can definitely tell that there are something on the kind of towers. You want to do anything before you get closer, or?
I'm gonna say, hey Al.
Yo.
Mind if I borrow one of your rings again?
Certainly. Pull them out, kind of look at them both. Do you have a preference?
No.
Acid or? Let's see, what would the other one be? Probably pretty clean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
be pretty much untouched.
Yeah. Acid or untouched?
I have no preference.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna have Draco do kind of a flyby scouting run around the perimeter.
Sure. Okay. It'll take quite a bit. You guys are about 200 to 300 feet away, so it's got to fly that far and then do like a fly around, and then it'll come back to you. You
Okay.
can see through its eyes, I think, up to 100 feet away, and then you kind of lose that possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Do
You
you
can
want to look
always
through
see
its
through
eyes?
it. You just can't talk
Yes,
to
Oh,
it.
that's right. Okay. So do you want to watch through its eyes the whole time, or?
Yeah, I want to watch through its eyes.
Okay. So as he flies out, you can see the whole topography of this area looks to be too regular to be anything but man-made. Just the way that the hills are laid out, this whole area seems to have a subtle slope going up. So no matter what, any opposing force would have to, it seems like it's going straight, but your bird knows, as it has to flap every now and then to get a little bit more height to stay, 60 feet up or whatever, that it has to do that every now and then. So there is a subtle rise to it, causing, presumably some exhaustion or anything for any approaching army. Probably about 100 feet out, you notice that there are basically this big long ditch that's been dug out around the whole place, and then very well covered up with foliage and branches and stuff. Where the road goes over it, it appears that that part has been untouched. And as the bird flies around, you notice several of the guards definitely make a note of it. Some of them point it out. And you see inside the walls, you see archers firing at targets. You see spellcasters practicing their magic spells on what appears to be target dummies. You can see many, probably 20 or 30 people just hacking away at target dummies with swords. And there's a stables with a couple of horses, a large building in basically the center where the largest smokestack is coming from. It appears to be roughly the size of No Rats in Lilton. So, pretty large building. You finish doing a loop. You figure rough head count, maybe 50 people that you saw. Rough head count. And, yeah, pretty well fortified. Definitely used the terrain to their advantage.
Okay. So bird comes back, and we're not actually at the gates yet or anything. Okay. Interesting. Well, we have to go through the gate, because we can't go through the outside walls. There's big trenches that are covered up. I'd count probably 50 people outside, so maybe with people inside, maybe there's 100 soldiers there. I don't like those odds if we have to go in guns blazing, but I guess we'll let Strawberry do the talking. Oh yeah, one other thing. Shouldn't you guys take off your rings? Like, is that like a dead giveaway that, like, you mean trouble because you're in another company? Or something like that?
Generally speaking, the companies don't hate each other.
Well, is it like a problem if we show up on their turf, or is that, like, usually fine? We can just say we're passing through, although I don't know the strategy.
Aren't the companies like cordial with each other?
Yep.
Generally speaking.
I mean, they compete for contracts and stuff, and, every now and then when a specifically juicy one comes through, they might be a little bit miffed that the other group got it. But generally, they're not like opposing armies ready to just kill each other at a moment's notice.
I put on the ring
Okay.
that Al gave me.
Yep.
And cast see invisibility.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
While he's doing that. So I did have a call ahead to let them know that we were coming. And I'll also take that moment to kind of pull out the banners and get them set up. Our little group's banner plus the white one at the top.
Okay. Okay. So, you pull out your banner. Strawberry, you see something interesting.
I pretend not to notice it.
Okay. Cool. You guys continue traveling towards the encampment? Okay. Almost no time at all. Maybe about 12 seconds later, you pass it. Seems to be watching, but it doesn't make a motion or any movement whatsoever aside from just watching you. You guys continue on, eventually making your way to the ditch that was described. You're probably about 80 feet away from the gates at this point. You can see the guards kind of stirring on top of the towers as they, prepare for a conversation or something. Anybody want to do anything?
I'm gonna say, Al, you have more history with these kind of folks than I do. Do you want to try talking to them first?
Sure.
Oh, really quick, before we do that, what is our reason for coming here? And I do air quotes.
We are here to talk with their leader.
About what?
I did not
just in case,
specify.
About his short life expectancy.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just play stupid anyway, because I'm not really, fully aware of the situation. So let's go!
Okay.
I'm rechecking really fast to see what I told her to tell them.
Yeah.
Basically just that we needed to talk with them.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. I don't think I wrote it down.
Said that we needed to parley.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found it too. So she literally said, "Hey, I've got a group heading that way. They want to parlay." Yeah. Okay. So you guys approach the gates, probably about 20 feet away, and the guards just kind of look down at you and say, "Well, what is it then?"
Hello. We are a group from the Dressy. Had to
Long
make
way
sure.
from home, aren't you?
A bit. Kind of traveling around, dealing with missions,
Yeah, I know the life.
as one does.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. What can we do for you?
Well, you probably got some notification that we were on our way. We have to parlay with Dak.
Right. Stay right there. Don't make any sudden movements. Let me check with my superior.
I look at Valeria. You serious? Don't make any fucking sudden movements.
I look at the Sir Hoppington. Don't make any sudden movements.
No, sir. I heard him.
I nod.
He nods, like slowly, exaggeratingly.
I do it too.
The guard disappears for a moment. Minute passes. 2 minutes. 5 minutes. Roughly 6.5 minutes.
Don't make me drink it into the ration.
Before another figure. It appears to be a young appearing, fair complected elf. Steps up onto the kind of raised tower there and says, right, I'm Eriset. I am Dak's Master-at-Arms. I'm here to take you to his chambers. Welcome to the Norma Mercenary Company. You don't need to surrender your weapons or anything, but you will be watched, and if you do anything stupid, we will kill all of you.
Understood.
Right. All right, let them in. They're good. You see the gate slowly just raises, and says, "All right, well, come on in." And he, as you guys cross from underneath the large gate, he's stepping down the stairs, and he kind of like walks up to you guys and goes, "Right, so I hear you're here to parley. So there was some correspondence, a magical message in a couple of nights ago. Dak is expecting you, apparently. What's this about?
We have a mission we need to discuss with him.
Oh, interesting. Is Jesse looking to kind of branch out? You know, share the coin, as it were.
Something like that, yeah.
Excellent. Well, any additional work for us is good, so I say bring on the coin. Right, well, he's right this way, and he leads you through the kind of wide open area. Now that you guys are kind of in here, you definitely hear the sounds of, like, swords hitting wood as all of these mercs and people of varying ages, all the way down to, like, 5 years old, roughly, just attacking, like, wooden target dummies. 5-year-old using like a wooden training sword that doesn't quite have exactly the weight that a regular sword would have. And he's under close supervision by a somewhat gruff-looking minotaur. And as you guys walk by, he goes, No, you can't lose your grip. Here. And like grabs his hand and like tightens it around, and you just hear, oh, that kind of hurts. And he's like, no. Hurt is strength. You will learn. And then he puts him in front of it and says, now you want to aim for the vitals. And continues to train them. And you see, probably a little bit off to the side, about 20 feet or so, many archers just lined up and just all taking shots. Most of them hitting the bullseye. One kind of gets squirrely and flies off way over past one of the watchtowers. You see one of the guards kind of duck at the last second. He's like, hey, what the fuck, man? He's like, sorry. And then they all kind of go over, grab their arrows, go back to the line, and start firing a couple more. Strangely enough, nobody really takes note of your guys' arrival except for the spellcasters who were, moving stuff around with magic, like, moving like big crates and stuff like that, and practicing firing magical bolts at each other and stuff. And as you guys kind of like approached, they stopped casting completely so that you couldn't see, their motions that they're making, and so they wouldn't show you their strengths, basically.
Wink at them.
They all just kind of varying degrees of like nodding. One person winks at you, and a couple of them just kind of looking at you suspiciously as you guys all walk past. Eraset takes you into the main large building and kind of opens up the double doors and ushers you in. And as soon as the door closes, you hear what sounds like an explosion outside.
Does Eraset like jump at all, or
Nope.
Does that happen around here a lot?
Mages, you know how they are. Every one of them's got a new trick, new spell. Hey, look at me! I can make everything explode.
That seems dangerous, but okay.
Well, that's why we put them over at the side.
Wouldn't you want them away from the walls?
No, if they break it, they fix it. And when they fix it, it's with magic, so it's stronger. I'm kind of hoping that they
Very
destroy the
interesting.
south wall. Needs to be rebuilt. Yeah. Anyway,
Move them over there.
they're working their way there. Let's not get hasty.
Okay.
Anyway, follow me. And he kind of takes you through like the main open building, which you see is kind of like a mess. Not a mess as in it's dirty, but like a mess as in like where people would eat. And he kind of takes you to the back kind of corner-ish, and then right before you think like, oh, we're about to end up in the fucking kitchen, he pulls a sconce on the wall. He pulls a torch, and the whole wall just kind of shifts like 3 feet to the side. He goes, well, in you go.
I haven't
Push
noticed anything. I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary during this time.
Not Nah, nothing that you wouldn't expect. People eating, just hanging out, a couple people writing things down. Nothing out of the ordinary. Definitely everybody's looking at you like they've never seen you before. They're clocking you for sure, but yeah. Do you guys go through the secret passage?
I want to go through.
Yep.
Okay. Not so much a secret passage as it is just the side entrance to his main office. And Ariset kind of leads you in there and goes down the hallway, grabbing the torch from the sconce. He lights it and continues on for about 15 feet and then takes a turn and then just pushes against what you think is the wall, and the whole thing just opens up and you see now it's the back half of a bookshelf. And inside the room, you see a large and spacious room, probably 40 feet by 40 feet. 20-foot high ceilings with a kind of... There's a chandelier up on the top with many candles in it, and it looks like they're definitely in varying stages of burning out, as if instead of just lighting all of them and having light radiate through the room, he takes turns on which one to light, so he doesn't have to change the candles as often. And you see standing behind a large, thick, sturdy desk, you see a human man in his mid-60s with a large, prominent scar going down his left cheek from under his eye. And he steps up and kind of leans across the desk, outstretching a hand to whoever would like to shake his hand.
I'll step forward and shake his hand.
Okay. He shakes your hand and says, welcome to the encampment. My name is Dak. I am the leader of the Norma Mercenary Company. Could we offer you any refreshments? Drinks or food?
I'm good. Anybody else?
I would
Okay.
like all the drinks and food.
I don't
Right.
think you need them. Shrug.
Ariset, would you mind getting this young woman a selection of
I am
needs and-
Valeria Chubby Excelsior. People call me the captain. Just FYI.
Right. Would you mind getting the captain a selection of our drinks and maybe a small platter? And Ariset just kind of looks at him and goes, yes, sir, right away. I will be back. And he turns around and closes the bookcase door behind him, and you hear the faint echoes of footsteps. So, you wanted a parlay. This is about as remote as you're going to get. What can Norma do for you?
I'm gonna kind of look
as-
around for a second, and are we alone?
Make a perception check.
I'd like to also do the same thing. And with that, I don't know if you'll give it to me. I want to see how many entrances and exits there are here. Well,
Okay.
that's not great.
Okay, so Al, as you look around, it does not appear that there's any other beings in the room. Strawberry, you don't see any other beings, visible or invisible, in the room. Marzen, one other door. Well, one door, and then the bookcase, which you now know is a door. Sorry,
Or is
two.
it- You are
There's
in
two.
a room.
There's two. One behind his desk, and then one to the right from where you walked in. I forgot about the other one. Yeah, so two doors and the bookcase.
I wait excitedly for the food to arrive.
Okay.
All right. It's been so long since I've planned this. I have to go through my notes to find it.
Just realized the time. How about this? Why don't you plan what you're going to
Good plan.
say for 2 weeks from today?
Oh, freaking A.
I know. I wanted to, get you on a cliffhanger, but, it's 5 minutes past 9, so...
You want a cliffhanger? I can give you a cliffhanger really fast.
Nah, it's good.
I'm willing to wait.
It's good.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm curious.
It's good. I'm curious too, so that'll be the cliffhanger of like, what was he gonna say?
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. So hey, YouTube, if you're watching this on stream, people, hey you, I'm talking to you right there.
People of the internet.
Check this. Yeah, you. Check this out on the Twitch stream. We chat every now and then, and it's also a place where you can, if you have Twitch Prime, you can go ahead and subscribe for free. That's awesome. Or not. That's totally cool too. Let's see. We won't have D&D this coming Monday and Tuesday, but the one after, we'll be back, and we'll figure out what's going to happen with this group of mercenaries and or random adventurers and the leader of the Norma Mercenary Company. Once again, no D&D next week. Sorry. But, real life happens. So, unless anybody else has any other things they need to say? Okay, cool. Well, we will...
Seagulls.
Flock of seagulls. We will see you later, or we will see you another time. Alright. Later, guys. Bye. Love you a long time.
Toodles.
Also, I'm gonna run some ads, so if you wanna, wait for like a minute, that'd be cool. Love you.